Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies.
We're back with grading every defensive player and special teams players for the Saints. We did the offense. Hope y'all liked that video, man. If you didn't, go watch that video. Go like that video. The offensive grades are already out. And now we're going to jump into the defensive grades. And we won't start with Christian Boyd, even though he's up here first because he hasn't played enough. I guess next up on the list is Brian Rasee, former first-round pick, the 29th pick in the draft. Let's just look at some of his stats for the season. I think in the Atlanta game, he didn't really do much against their interior. That's going to drop his grade a little bit. But before that, he was doing really, really well. 17 tackles. I mean, not 17 tackles. He had 4 tackles, 3 sacks on the year. 3 sacks and a forced fumble. That's really, really good. 3 sacks in 4 games for a defensive tackle. That's really, really good. On pace for 12.5 sacks this year. Don't know if he'll get that many sacks. I mean, like I said, they just multiplied by 4, like I said in the offensive video. But 3 sacks to 4 games is really, really good from an interior guy. He's getting pressures back there. He's been really, really good. Our best interior, D tackle so far. He gets a B+ from me. He was on an A streak. He was going to be an A guy until the last game. Last game against Atlanta, I think he had a drop off and play, but that's one game. He played really, really good games in 3 out of 4. You'll take that from a defensive lineman, especially a guy in his second year in the league. Kalen Saunders just came back in that last game. Not going to grade him. Nathan Shepard, honestly, probably the most disappointing player. One of the most disappointing players on the roster, in my opinion. 6 tackles. I mean, that's it. That's it. I mean, we got nothing else. We ain't got no stuffs. And 1.5 stuffs, I guess. No sacks. Just not really popping off the screen when the Saints play. He's going to get a D from me. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I can't watch every player. It's been 4 games. I watch a lot of film. I probably watch more film than everybody that doesn't play for the Saints or in the Saints organization. Let's just be honest. But he's not popping off the film when I'm watching. It's just simple as that. Carl Granderson. Now, easily been our best defensive lineman. 3 sacks on the year. 15 tackles, 10 solo, 5 assists, has a forced fumble, 3 stuffs. He's having a really, really good year. On pace for proceed 12.8 sacks per game. He's having, not per game, for the year. He's having a really, really good year. I'll give him a B. Just a B. I think he could have been a little more active against Atlanta. But those 2 games before that, I think every game before that, he's been really, really good. So B+ for Carl Granderson, easily our best defensive lineman right now on the team. And it's not even close. I think him and Rasee are heads and heels above everybody on the roster right now. You got Cam Jordan. And now, hear me out here. Not going to give Cam Jordan an F. Just can't give him an F. He's to that point in his career where he's going to give you 10 to 15 snaps. He's a rotational guy. It's nothing he's going to do that's going to jump off the screen and wow you. They tried to move him to the inside. I think they waited 2 years too late. I think he could have been more effective in the inside if they listened to me in 2022, 2021-ish, and moved to the inside. But they moved to the inside, on some of these pass rush situations. It's still not there. He's not the same guy as of old. I can't blame him for that. I'm just going to give him a C because he's playing limited snaps, very, very limited snaps. And he's just a limited player at this age in his career. So he's just probably going to get a C for the rest of the year. Unless it starts to get really, really, really bad where it's bruh, get the hell out of here. Which I don't think it will be because he's just playing such on a limited basis. So he gets a C from me. I'm being nice, by the way. I'm being very nice. I'll say that. Peyton Turner. Hey, man. One thing about Peyton Turner is in that Atlanta game, he gets an A+ for the Atlanta game. An A+ for the Atlanta game he gets. Other than that, I'll give him a C because he just hasn't played enough to really register. But if we're going to just count that one game, A+ against Atlanta. He looked good in the Atlanta game. Kind of pissed me off a little bit. Kind of want to see him more. Can't believe I'm saying that. Might do a film review on him. That's how well I think he played. But C, because he hasn't played enough. Now, Chase Young. Oh, man. Looked so promising. Looked so promising for Chase Young. And now he's getting some pressures. He's doing some things. But this ain't it. D from me. The him and Nathan Shepard, most disappointing D lineman. Most disappointing D lineman. It just has not translated from the preseason to what I thought it was going to be. Just not super so. See why he was a free agent, see why he was a let go. But also you can see some plays, you see why he was the number 2 pick in the draft in 2020. But it's just not there. It just hasn't been there. We don't have to lie about it. The first 4 games has not been good for Chase Young. And with no Cam Jordan over there, We literally turned to Peyton Turner because we had no one else. Cam Jordan can't get it done. Chase Young can't get it done. We turned to Peyton Turner, who's the first round pick. So don't get me wrong. You should be getting it done to get it done. And he actually got out there and got it done. So let's move on. Let's go to the linebacker position. Demario Davis, who missed the last game. But before that, 18 tackles, 9 solo, 9 assists, 1 sack. We know what Demario is. This projection, 77 tackles, 4 sacks, basically. That's a good year. Demario, what, 35 years old, 36 years old, something like that? Yeah, 35, born in 89. I mean, what you're expecting from Demario, let's be honest. And he's still playing well. He gets a B from me. B from Demario Davis so far. Willie Gay really hasn't played enough. After playing that last game, I believe he got hurt. So I'm not going to grade him. If you don't play enough, I'm just going to give you a C, to be honest. Now we can look at Pete Warner, who is on pace for 89 tackles, which will be better than Demario Davis. But like I said, he missed the game, so there's that. He's played well. He gets a B from me. Our linebackers have played well. They haven't been like super outstanding, super crazy, super good. But they have not been bad by any stretch of the imagination. The linebackers are really, really solid with Pete Warner and Demario Davis. We all know that. So they both get Bs for me. I think they've been solid. Could be better, obviously. But I think they both playing well so far this year. And now we go to the defensive backs. Oh, man. Who do we start with? Why did I click John Abram? AT Gray. No, we can start with Howden. F. Mainly because I'm not going to say you lost the Philly game, but you kind of lost the Philly game when you ran into Marshawn Lattimore, whoever you ran into. Hasn't showed up. He had an interception this year. I'm not going to give him an F. I'm going to be nice. Get a D. He gets a D. Didn't win the job to start the year from Will Harris. So he gets a D from me. Safeties did not have a good game against the Eagles game. I can't get that taste out of my mouth. Pause. Just D. Go to Tyrann Mathieu. C-, D+. I expect more from Tyrann Mathieu. He has 2 picks on the year, so I'll give him a C- because I forgot he had that other pick. Got a pick against Atlanta after, I believe it was against Atlanta. Not against Atlanta. Against Philly. It's against Philly after Goddard. After he gave up that big play to Goddard, he got that interception right afterwards against Philly. So that was good. Had a really good game against Philly, but he gave up some catches as well. So he gives up a lot. He missed some crucial tackles on 3rd down against Atlanta, where he just looked really, really bad, man. So he gets a C- from me. I expect better from Tyrann Mathieu. But like I said, he's getting up there in age as well. 32 years old. It's going to be time to start looking at that safety position for the Saints. Going to be time. Pause for the Debo. Oh, my God. We all saw the Atlanta game. We all saw it, man. We all saw what happened. It's got 2 picks on the year. It's played well in spurts. But these 2 games, this is a problem. When your cornerback has 12 tackles and 10 tackles, it's because he's allowing a lot of catches. That's not good. He gets a D from me. A D. And that crucial pass interference, he's lucky he doesn't get it. Them 2 picks saved him from an F this year. 2 picks saved him from an F. Marshawn Lattimore, when he's out there, they don't throw at him, dude. He gets an A. Because when he's out there, they just don't throw at Marshawn Lattimore. So you just get an A from me because you just don't want. People are not even, they're scared to come at you. So you get an A for that, just all GP. Because, they're scared to throw at you, man. Will Harris started off the year with a bang, Got the interception against the Cowboys. Against the Panthers on the first play, I believe. They threw an interception to him, Bryce Young. After that, D. Safety play, horrendous. Tyrann, Will Harris, Howden, as a safety group, awful. That 3-man rotation is awful. Let's be honest. Sorry. It has not been good. Sorry. Tired of being nice. Alontae Taylor. 24 tackles, 18 solos, 6 assists, 3.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 4 pass deflections, 1 stuff. On pace for 102 tackles, 77 solo, 26 assisted tackles, 15 sacks. He's not going to get that. 4 forced fumbles. Absolutely dog. The best player on this defense, bar none, by far, is probably Lattimore, but who's played it because they don't throw to Lattimore. It's Alontae Taylor. He's been the best player on this defense, arguably the best player on this team so far this year. That's how good he's been. Alontae Taylor, he has been that guy. This year. Like, he's been really, really, really fucking good for the Saints this year. Really good. Really good. Really like what I see from Alontae Taylor. And I did make a video. If you haven't checked it out, you can go watch it. I say Alontae Taylor is poised for a breakout year. I saw it in the preseason. He's extended that to the regular season. He looks really damn good this year. He's been our best player. Like 5'4". 5'4", especially on the defensive side of the ball. Now we go to special teams before we get out of here. We can start with the punter because he's shit. So we can just start with him. Matthew Hayball. Matthew Hayball averaging 40 yards to punt. 40 yards to punt. Long 52. Inside to 27. That's pretty good. Not going to lie. 70%. Take that. Net 39.8. That's not good. I wonder if I can pull up the NFL stats right now with punting. Just so we can get a look. Oh, man. Punting. There we go. Averages in the NFL. Matthew Hayball, 29th in NFL in punt average, 40.4 yards a game. 10 punts, 40.4 yards a game. He stinks. He stinks. Net average. Because they always, the people that make excuses for the Saints punters who the last couple years, I won't call any names out, but boy, I wish they say something to me because I'll call their names out. Different story for a different day. They always make an excuse. Oh, man, you worry about the average. You got to worry about the net average because if you kick it too far, then maybe they'll just return it. I see a 52 average with a 45 net. I'll take that. 52 average with a 43 net. I'll take that. Their net is farther than where we're punting. So what's the difference if they got a 42-yard net if you kick it 50? Let's check his net average out since he's, that may be it. Let's see where he lands in that. 25th. Oh, my God. You're the 25th best punter. The 25th best punter. Good job, buddy. He's an F. He's an F. Ever since Gilligan walked out that door and Morstad walked out that door, it's been shit at the punt position. And we won't change it. Don't understand why. Just change the punter. He sucks. Change him. F. Awful. Awful. Back to what I was doing, though. Because, yeah, I don't get mad. And the guy I wanted, by the way, Matt Riser, 50, 44.8. Gilligan, 49, 42.9. Morstad, 47, 42.7. But nah, we got Hayball. We got Hayball. Of course. But yeah, I'm done on him. Back to the Saints roster real quick. Let's go. Actually, we can go. I'm glad we can just click special teams. Let's see what pops up for special teams. Nobody. I bet. Don't know why they have that on there. We go to place kicker. We go look at Groupie. We go look at Groupie. Did not mean to kick Charlie. Sorry, buddy. You don't play for us. Blake Groupie. 8 for 8 on field goals. 1 for 1, 3 for 3, 2 for 2, 2 for 2. Average 42. Extra points, 13 for 14. That's an A+ for Groupie, man. Missed the extra point. Don't care about that. That was against Dallas. We beat the ass. Hey, it is what it is. But boy, he's been kicking the ball well. He's been really, really good for the Saints this year. He's been money. He had one go off the uprights that went in, but he's been pretty good. He's been pretty good. That's an A from him. Like I said, missed the extra point, so it's not perfect. But, I mean, this is as good as it's going to get. Been one of the best kickers in the league this year. He's been really, really well. And now we can go to the returners. I know they're not listed on here, but it's Rashid Shaheed. He gets an F. We got to give Rashid Shaheed an F because he dropped that punt inside the 3-yard line. And they touchdown, so he gets an F. Long snapper gets an A just because, I mean, we got to get an A as a long snapper. We had no issues. We've had no issues with Zach Wood at the long snapper position. He's been really, really good. I'm not sure if they're gonna have who else that kick return. Jamal Williams, Taysom Hill in the new kick return format C. Haven't seen it enough to really give them a grade. But that's the defense, man. That's the defense. Alontae Taylor's been really good. I think Blake Groupie's been really good at that kicker position. Punter, not so much. Dennis Allen, he gets an A as a defensive. As a head coach, I'll give him a C, because we're average. We're 2-2. You get a C for that. But that's a defense, just a defensive guy, A+. Defense has been really, really good. But we expected that. I actually don't give you A. I give you a B. Sorry. You get a B. Can't give you an A. I'm sorry. We could at least, you lost the game against Philly and you lost the game against Atlanta, both on the last drives. You have to make one of those stops. We could be 3-1. And then, so you get a B. You get a B, not an A. Defense has been really good, but you get an B, which I think is pretty good, to be honest. So those are the grades for the defense and the special teams. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all grades is in the comments below. And if you made it this far, don't forget I got, a new link in the description. If you want to help invest in this channel, man, like I said, equipment, setup, lighting, all those things, microphones. Please don't be afraid to donate to the channel. Hit those thanks button. You can become a member. You got CashApp DaBootTragedies. Many different ways you can donate to the channel, help this channel grow, help me become better at what I'm doing. But I appreciate y'all. Even if you don't donate, that's not like a necessity or anything like that. But thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, it's DaBootTragedies. I'm out.
So one last time, let's make him hear it. The greatest man